Hi everyone, it's Liz here and it's Wednesday, so happy Wednesday to everybody. I have been getting a lot of questions in the comments of my Facebook Lives, but also people have been directly messaging me on Facebook too, and it's this common question keeps coming up, so I'm going to answer this one for you today, and that is, what kind of support do you suggest for an older teen or an adult who needs some support for a literacy difficulty? Now, I have a one go-to solution for adults and for young teens. Hi dear, how are you? And that is a program which is basically a touch typing program. Now, the reason this program is so good is because it, again, is online. You literally log in as a user. You do 10 to 15 minutes sessions a day. Now, you know that is my favorite formula. Short, sharp, repetitive style lessons. And it's a program that I promote. It's been created in the UK by an amazing family. It's a family business, and it has been one of those programs that it's just been incredible. So let me tell you a little bit about this program. Firstly, you see the hands on the screen of this computer program. So the idea is you never get to look down. It actually has a complete literacy, really great evidence-based literacy program inside this program, and that is Alpha to Amiga. Hi Carrie, how are you? So Alpha to Amiga, again from the UK, it's actually inside this typing tutor. So this just isn't a typing tutor that says, why don't you learn how to type quick? This is a typing tutor that actually teaches reading and spelling, and it teaches fast processing rates. So if you have a child or you're an adult and you are fairly slow when it comes to processing and reading the English language, then this is going to speed you up. It's colourful, it's adaptive. You can change the accent in the background, for example. You can change the colours in the background. You can change the font style in all of the particular screens. You can make it pretty much do anything you want to suit you as the learner. Now, this is a program that I have been associated with for a long time. Now I'm going to tell you its name. And I'm also going to put a link underneath this live video which will actually tell you where to go and purchase it. Now, when I say purchase it, it is very cost effective. So we are talking, you can pay all different ways. You can pay, now I'm going to talk in Australian dollars here. So if you're from another country, it will change just based on your currency, not based on the amount. So for Australia, it's 20 Australian dollars a month, or I've got 3 monthly for $60, 6 monthly for $120, and so on. Now, so you can actually give it a go just by trying it out for a month to see whether it's working. It's one of those things that you develop a habit for. So you have a go, let's say 5 days in a row, and by the 6th day you're like, right, before I start work today, or before I leave the house today, or before I go to bed today, or before I get on social media tonight, I'm going to do my 10 or 15 minutes of typing. Meanwhile, I'm going to be building my literacy skills, spelling, reading, punctuation, grammar. It does it all. So it's one of those programs that's really sneaky. Not only are you learning to type super fast, you're actually getting all these other skills as well. The really great one is being fast processing rates. So it's a structured phonics program. I'm reading this off my computer screen right now. Its aim is to develop literacy skills, but it also develops confidence, self-esteem and motivation. Only the best programs do that. Hi Kathy, nice to see you. So it's a completely structured literacy program. You can use it on a Mac, you can use it on a PC. It has both UK and US voices. I know just recently they've started putting topic lists in for specific subjects at school. So you can actually look at different subject topic lists and actually do different words on those. So there's lots of levels, there's lots of modules. You work your way through. It's a little bit like my program, the 10-Minute Tutor, and it's a great way for people who have a lot to do to learn. Hi Jessica and hi Shelley, I think it is. Nice to see you both too. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So the first, it's modular in design, 24 levels, 31 modules. Each module takes approximately 5 to 10 minutes to complete, and continual success is encouraged because you get immediate feedback. Hi Jessica. So what you do is you type in, it tells you your score at the end, and I always said to my children, because all 3 of my children have done this program, they need to get over 90% to progress, because this program is about accuracy. It's not about speed. The speed comes later. The idea is to get those fingers as accurate as possible. Now, I'll tell you why this is so important. If you are not a great speller, teenagers and adults out there, and you're not somebody who has a very good visual memory for words, then you are going to find that your fingers will get a kinesthetic memory. It's a muscle memory. And what it does is your fingers start to learn how to spell words. You don't actually remember how to remember to spell the words because your fingers remember to spell for you. So for example, if it's S-A-I-D, your fingers know that's where S-A-I-D is. And I know a lot of academics who do a lot of typing use this method. Carrie's asking me, how's that help stop spelling words with more letters or the wrong way around? Well, the colour definitely helps, Carrie. Visual processing deficits is what happens when adults and teenagers have things going around the wrong way. That's another topic for another day. This is really about getting processing speeds up and basically getting reading and spelling under control. And also for the student who is perhaps at university and is a slow typer, but wants to be able to use all the technology that computers allow, this is a super way to speed up their typing skills whilst also improving on literacy skills as well. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Oh, here's a quote I've got on my computer. It says, it's like talking with my fingers, and that's what I mean by that kinesthetic memories. When I want to spell a word, I just think where my fingers would go. So you can actually tap them out on a desk. It's a bit sneaky, I know, but a lot of people use this as a method. All of the literacy and typing skills are taught in a multi-sensory way. It's a highly structured course using, as I said to you, alpha to omega in the background. And also there's a lot of Orton Gillingham principles in here too. It's small incremental steps taught in a specific order. Sound familiar? People who are using the 10-Minute Tutor? I bet it does. And it's designed to make students successful from day one. It encourages accuracy and accuracy first, speed second, and it all comes together as the course progresses. It's a major step forward for students who are struggling, older students who are struggling with their educational outcomes. It really can supercharge children's learning. Now, let me give you an example of one boy that I know. His reading age was 8 years and 3 months. He spent 1 year doing this program, and at the end of it, now this boy was 12. At the end of his year, so he was at reading age 8 years, 3 months, he was at 11 years, 7 months at the end of his year. So he literally caught up 9, 10, 11, 3 years of reading age by doing this particular program. So I'm talking massively superchargers. There's a vocabulary of over 4,000 words, starting with the vowels, and they go right up to more complex words like psychology, those things that you might be using in upper high school. It's supported by huge numbers of research papers and user testimonials. And basically anybody can use this program. I talk about it for adults and teenagers, but I also want you to know that if you have a child who can use a keyboard, they may have another type of disability, but if they can use a keyboard, then they can use Touch Type Read Spell. There you go, I've said it. It's called Touch Type Read Spell. Down below, I am going to put a link. That link is going to be to a page on my website, Dyslexia Daily. If you look on that page that I'm going to give you the link to, you will see there is a coupon code. That coupon code will give you a 10% discount. As far as I know, Dyslexia Daily is the only place where this program's sold that you can get yourself a 10% discount for Touch Type Read Spell. So make sure you use the discount code, and I'm pretty sure it's DD101. Let me go and check on my webpage, because that's usually the code we use. Yep, DD101, use this coupon code for a 10% discount. Again, this program is used widely throughout the UK. It's in all the UK jails. It actually reduces reoffending rates. And I hope there's somebody from Australia watching this who understands how critical this program is for helping reduce reoffending rates. Great for juvenile justice systems, great for disengaged teenagers who perhaps have had enough of school and just don't want to have a go. We have a school here in Melbourne using this program who is, it's a school for disengaged teenagers who have been excluded from other schools. So in other words, other schools have said your behaviour is too poor, you're having too much of an impact on other students, you're not producing the work you're supposed to produce, you need to leave. And these children have been literally thrown out of school after school after school. Well, when I was talking to the teacher who runs this school, who's become quite a good friend of ours, she said that when she does Touch Type Read Spell, for the first 20 minutes of her students' day, it literally switches their brain on and it actually gets them processing and ready for learning. So she not only uses it as a literacy tool, she also uses it as a get ready for learning tool. So there you go. It seriously is the best program. It takes a child who's struggling with literacy, it turns them into a gun touch typer and a great reader and speller. So give it a go. I'll put the link below this post so you can see exactly where to go to learn more about it. And don't forget, use that discount code that we've organised for you. So have a great day, everyone. And I hope this answers a lot of questions about how to help older teens, young adults, older adults with literacy skills. Bye for now.